This is Freedom Journeys, celebrating the lives of 250 phenomenal Philadelphians. This is the story of Absalom Jones.
I am Father Martini Shaw. I am the 17th rector of the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas, 16 rectors following the first rector, who was Absalom Jones. He was born in 1746 in Delaware. He was a slave, of course, for a long period of time until his slave master actually brought him to Philadelphia. When he arrived here in Philadelphia, he attended church with his slave master, which was St. Peter's Episcopal Church. He met his soon-to-be wife, Mary Thomas. He was able to buy her freedom. His freedom was not purchased, but it was actually granted to him by his slave master eventually. He joined St. George's Methodist Church, which is still in existence here in Philadelphia. He met his very, very good friend, Richard Allen. They served as lay ministers until one particular Sunday. Some action happened at St. George's Church that really angered the Black parishioners of the church. Following the leadership of Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, they left to form actually the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas. Richard Allen and Absalom Jones had formed this organization called the Free African Society that was very important in terms of assisting those who were sick, those who were widows, those who were orphans, those who needed moral and spiritual uplift. This Free African Society was very, very important and crucial during that time. And it became even more crucial when we have the yellow fever epidemic that happened in Philadelphia. Absalom Jones was drawn to the Episcopal Church. He led as a lay person. He was not an ordained person. But eventually, the African Americans petitioned the Diocese of Pennsylvania to ordain Absalom Jones a deacon, and then several years later to ordain him a priest. He founded, of course, the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas in 1792. I'm sure in their minds they were ordaining him to lead those Black people only, not the overall church. He was being ordained to specifically minister to the people at the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas. To remind them of that, St. Thomas was not immediately admitted as a full parish within the diocese. The church had to continue to petition the Diocese of Pennsylvania. I think it actually was 1794 or 1796 when St. Thomas became officially a voting member of the diocese as a church. He was an example of persistent faith. He felt that God was acting on behalf of those who were oppressed. He just kept that piece of the importance of becoming liberated people.
You've been listening to Freedom Journeys, celebrating the lives of 250 phenomenal Philadelphians. This vignette was brought to you by Comcast, with support from the Office of City Council member Cindy Bass, and supported by the Office of Senator Hughes and the Pennsylvania Department of Commerce and Economic Development. Stay tuned for more Freedom Journeys on WURD.